Have you ever seen a polar bear, the world's largest bear? These incredible creatures call the frosty Arctic Circle their home. Their enormous size, reaching up to 9 feet tall, helps them survive in this icy and harsh environment. They've got a thick layer of blubber to keep them warm and large paws to walk on the snow and swim in the icy water. So, the next time you feel cold, imagine being a polar bear in the Arctic. Ever wondered what a day in the life of a polar bear looks like? Well, let's dive right in. We're in the frosty Arctic, home to our furry friend, the polar bear. Their day begins as the soft Arctic sun peeks over the horizon. With a yawn and a stretch, the polar bear rises from its cozy snow den, ready to start its day. Now, breakfast is the most important meal of the day, right? For polar bears, it's no different. Their main dish of choice? Seals. They rely on their excellent sense of smell to locate these slippery snacks. You see, polar bears are patient hunters. They wait silently by a seal's breathing hole in the sea ice, ready to pounce when one pops up for air. But wait, how does this gigantic bear, the largest in the world, manage not to slip and slide on the ice? Well, they're equipped with large furry feet that act like snowshoes, spreading their weight evenly and providing excellent grip. Speaking of ice, it's more than just a hunting ground for polar bears, it's also their dining table. They use it as a platform to catch their prey. And their white fur, it's not just for style, it helps them blend in with the snowy surroundings, making them nearly invisible to their prey. After a hearty meal, it's time for a swim. Polar bears are excellent swimmers, you know. They can swim for long distances using their powerful front paws to paddle and their back legs as rudders. Finally, after a long day of hunting and swimming, it's time for some rest. Polar bears sleep for about 7 to 8 hours a day, usually in a snow den or a comfortable spot on the sea ice. And that's just a glimpse into a day in the life of a polar bear. From hunting seals to swimming long distances, a polar bear's day is full of adventure. Did you know that a baby polar bear is called a cub? Just like human babies, these adorable little cubs are born small and they need to learn a lot from their moms. Now, polar bear cubs are born in the heart of winter, snuggled deep in a den under the snow. They usually come as twins, 2 little furry balls of joy. Isn't that something? Imagine having a twin to play with all the time. These cubs stick close to their mother for over 2 years. Their mom, a tough and loving polar bear, teaches them everything they need to know to survive in the Arctic. She shows them where to find food, how to swim, and even how to stay safe from other animals. It's a big, icy world out there in the Arctic, but with their mom's help, the cubs learn to navigate it. Just like you, polar bear cubs have a lot to learn as they grow up. But did you know that polar bears are in danger because of something called climate change? Now, climate change might sound like a big, confusing term, but it's really just about how our Earth is getting warmer. And one of the reasons it's getting warmer is because of things humans do, like driving cars or running factories that release gases into the air. These gases act like a blanket around our planet, trapping in heat. This heat is causing a big problem for our polar bear friends. You see, polar bears rely on sea ice to hunt for their favourite meal, seals. But as our planet gets warmer, this sea ice is melting, leaving polar bears with fewer places to hunt. This means it's harder for them to find food, and that's not good. But here's the good news. We can all do our part to help. By doing things like recycling, using less electricity, and riding bikes instead of cars, we can reduce the amount of heat-trapping gases we put into the air. When we take care of our planet, we're also helping to take care of the polar bears and other animals that call Earth home. Remember, even the smallest actions can make a big difference for our planet and for the polar bears.